I wanted to take a quick moment to make this video. I was working last night on my channel, cleaning things up in anticipation of 2024, making sure everything looked good. And one of the things that I came across on the hundreds of videos that I've posted over the years is that over time, you tend to have links that can go bad. For me, I had some domains that I don't have anymore. And so you basically have these opportunities for bad things to happen to your channel scattered through the descriptions of all your videos. What happens to me sometimes, especially with all the URLs that I own, is sometimes I will use one and then it will unfortunately be taken over by somebody. URLs go into a grace period, and if you don't renew them in a certain period of time, then they are subject to be purchased by someone else. And unfortunately, there are some nefarious actors out there who actually monitor domains that are set to expire. And as soon as they do, they swoop in, they steal them, and then they redirect your domains to a different website. Sometimes it's nefarious. Sometimes they're just trying to take advantage of your traffic. But the point of this video is I wanted to show you exactly how I'm managing that and how I continue to manage that with the same tool I've been using since 2017 when I first started my YouTube channel. That tool is TubeBuddy. Now, as you know, TubeBuddy has come out with a bunch of very high-tech modern tools, and they continue to evolve and give us even better ways to find our audience and grow our channel. But the one feature that I always go back to is the one that I'm about to show you. It really makes your job of cleaning up things across all of your videos a whole lot easier. It takes a lot less time. So I wanted to make sure I showed it to you. Let's jump over to YouTube. I'm going to show you exactly how I use this and how it's super beneficial to me to clean up some of these old links and descriptions and things that I may not be offering anymore that people keep clicking on. Let's take a look. All right, so here we are in our video list in YouTube Studio. You'll notice when you install TubeBuddy, it actually integrates the tools in line with your video list and a bunch of other areas on YouTube itself. So you don't have to go somewhere else to use it. You install a plugin, and then you can see you have tools right here. So we're talking about a situation where you have something scattered throughout the descriptions in your videos, and you want to be able to replace them all at once because it can take you hours and hours to go through hundreds of videos one by one. So we have our list here. If we click into one of our videos, we'll see, okay, so here's a URL. This happens to be Tube Templates, the affordable YouTube graphics for YouTube that you can get your hands on. But taking this as an example, we'll copy this and we'll go back to the video list. So say that URL is no good anymore and we need to replace it. Well, like I said, doing it one by one is certainly going to take you a long time. But if we go into bulk and miscellaneous tools, we click on find and replace. We put that in the find text and say we're going to replace it with Tube Templates 2, for example. We hit continue. It asks you if you want to look through all the videos. We're going to say yes. And then it'll see there's 594 videos on the channel. It's now racing through all of them to find instances where this particular URL exists. Can you imagine how long it would take you to go through nearly 600 videos to make that determination? Now, when you get your results back, you're going to see either a green item in your title or description here on the right-hand side. That indicates that there was a find in the description. Now, if we go way down far enough, we will find a bunch of videos, older videos, that are gray. That means it was not found. You have this little key up here to show you exactly what that means if it's not intuitive. But now we have a list of videos selected that meet that criteria. So if we just click all, it will click and highlight every single one of those. In this case, it found 178 videos. Imagine how long that would take you. That's why I think this one feature alone makes TubeBuddy worth it. And they just keep getting better and adding all kinds of new AI and other things to the tool itself. So you'd click continue. In this case, I'm not going to do it because tubetemplates.com is still a valid URL, but I wanted to show you exactly how this works. I actually spent a couple hours going through and looking through every single video for every single domain that I've ever used to find a lot of old stuff. that would have taken me days and days to do. But in TubeBuddy, I was able to replace those in a relatively quick amount of time. The hardest thing for me was remembering which domains to search for that were no longer valid. But in any case, when you get to this screen, you simply click yes, do it, and then you click start, and then it goes through all the videos and it makes that change. You know what? In fact, we'll do this super quick and then we'll change it back. So we hit that. You'll see right here, it says status out of 178 videos. It's going through and changing the URLs on every single one of those videos. Could you imagine having to do that by yourself? No, all you have to do is wait for this to work through. You don't need to monitor it. But as soon as this is done, I'll show you real quick. We'll change it back just so people can actually get to that website, because it is a great resource. If you happen to be looking for graphics like animated, subscribe, calls to action that can go in your videos, or animated, link in the description, any of those common things that you say during your videos, tubetemplates.com is actually a great resource for you. All right, so in the matter of about 5 minutes, we were able to do a search for all of the videos that had that particular URL and switch it to something else. And then I went and switched it back. I didn't have you sit there because there are hundreds of videos that it had to cycle through. So it does take a couple minutes, but it's not any time that you have to spend doing anything. It does it automatically, and it runs through all of them, and it does that update in a few minutes instead of a few days. So definitely a powerful tool. And that's why it is absolutely the reigning best feature in my mind from TubeBuddy, because it's just such a huge time saver. Now, you have all those great tools that are going to help you grow your channel, build your audience, and do all kinds of great things in terms of finding out how to reach more people. But the find and replace is definitely at the top of my list because of how much time it has saved me over the past 6 years. So I'll throw a link in the description below if you're interested in checking out TubeBuddy. I highly recommend it, but definitely a valuable tool. I've had it installed, like I said, for the past 6 years on multiple different channels, and I couldn't imagine doing YouTube without it. So I hope you found this video helpful. Again, link in the description. Let me know what your favorite feature is on TubeBuddy in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.